did with Nebuchadnezzar, the Babylonians, the Greeks, the Egyptians. When he gave them the kingdom, what did it say though? When Alexander became king, wickedness increased in the earth, man. Yeah. So he done gave y'all a chance to rule. Look what y'all did with the earth, man.
Yeah. And people want to look back at these ancient civilizations like the Greeks, the Romans and shit, the Babylonians, the Egyptians, and all those nations, and they want to look back at those nations and romanticize them, man. But you got to understand, those people was fucking wicked, man. Okay? Those were some fucking wicked-ass, idolatrous people, man. Okay?
All you fucking nations and heathens, man. You fucking Hamites over there in East Africa hopping around all fucking naked. Y'all doing what the fuck y'all want to do right now. Y'all ain't gonna be able to do that shit in the kingdom. Hopping around naked.
Beat your ass and catch you naked, goddammit. Rod of iron.
Come. Fucking Moabites over there. Y'all made decrees since the 80s and 70s. If you have over 2 babies, if you got 2 babies, you gotta abort the rest of them or some shit like that, man. You Moabites, y'all been working wickedness. All y'all heathens been working wickedness, man. Y'all ain't no fucking saints of the Most High. This ain't for y'all. This scripture is for us. If I go to Tennessee State and they give us a student handbook saying everybody who comes to class on time gets an A, that's for people who go to Tennessee State. So if somebody who went to Vanderbilt, even though it's right down the street, if somebody went to Vanderbilt and they picked up the book and say, oh, if I do this, no, they don't amount to you because you don't go to Tennessee State. This book is just for Israel.
That's right.
Period.
Yeah, because the brother brought out that precept in Psalms. He said, gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice, man. Okay? So this is a precept to prove that that's not talking about no damn heathens, man. This is Isaiah 40:15. Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust of a balance. Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing. So the Most High already telling you that he don't give a fuck about the heathens, man. He don't give a fuck about these other nations, man. He doesn't care about them. Verse 16, and Lebanon is not sufficient to burn, and the beast thereof sufficient for a burnt offering, man. So these heathens, man, these heathens that dwell in these other nations, the Most High said that he don't care about their sacrifices, man. He don't want them, man. They're not sufficient to burn a sacrifice unto him, man. All the nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted less than nothing in vanity, man. Okay, so you other heathen nations, man, the Most High don't care about y'all, man. Y'all are nothing and less than nothing, man. The Most High went out of his way to redeem his people, man. He ain't never did that for the Moabites and for the Chinese and for the... Where's y'all book on the Most High opening a fucking ocean and letting y'all people go through on dry ground, man?
Think of it as a little child on the beach about to make a sandcastle. She go grab a bucket of water from the ocean, from the sea. If she go back in a drop of water drop, she gonna go back and try to pick up another drop of water. No, you are as a drop of drop of a bucket, man. That's it. Ain't nobody think about that.
She didn't even know the one drop fell out.
She just running to make a sandcastle.
Yeah. She done drop more than the drop out that motherfucker. Yeah, man.
That's right. Heathens are worth shit.
That's right. It's just to edify that point, man, about the covenant in Psalm 50. This is Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel on this side Jordan in the wilderness, in the plain over against the Red Sea, between Paran and Thobel and Laban and Hamath and Disbah. It says Israel, to all Israel.
To all Israel. Genesis, Deuteronomy, Revelations. It's only to Israel. Never said I make a covenant with you, Edom, which is so-called white man. Never said I make a covenant with you, Moab, if you come to me and follow my commandments. It always say Israel, if you follow my commandments. Or Israel, if you don't follow my commandments, this was going to happen to you. Always Israel.
That's right. This for the heathens. That's what we care about.
Deuteronomy 14:21. Ye shall not eat of anything that dieth of itself. Thou shalt give it unto the stranger that is in thy gate, that he may eat it. or thou may sell it unto an alien.
Give that shit to a heathen, man. We don't eat pork. Somebody come up with some pork shit, give it to this fucking Edomite right here. Let him eat it. The Most High don't care. The Most High hate you heathens. Y'all so fucking unclean to him that the Most High killed Israelites because they took up the unclean thing, because the Most High said don't take nothing from them damn heathens. He don't fuck with everybody. They unclean, nasty, wicked, unholy, just lawless motherfuckers. And that's how it was meant to be. That's how it was meant to be.
So you see a dog on the street, don't kill, man. You can give it to Esau, Elam, Moab.
Sell it to
You're
him.
not going off.
Sell it to him.
Yeah, you can sell it. They can make some bread.
Shit hang you $5. God, get it wild hot.
And they gonna eat the shit. They gonna eat it because they nasty as fuck. Fucking heathens.
Oh, Esau, boy. Moab, if you give him a dead dog, he'll put that shit in fried rice, boy. He'll make a whole damn business out of that shit right there, boy.
Man, the so-called white man done made a business off of fucking animals and put it on the fucking internet. Most
And
time-
look, you got an example. That cracker, best foods or some shit. You go around eating all type of abominations. Bizarre foods, Zimmer, yeah.
This dude about to win the GOP nomination, Donald Trump, and there's plenty interviews where he talk about damn near fucking his own daughter, calling his daughter sexy and saying that one thing we have in common is sex.
Oh, yes.
Trump.
Trump.
So his daughter sitting right there. What things you and your daughter have in common? Sex. What the fuck?
And he always referred to the fact if she was my daughter, well, I can't say it.
Hey, look at Esau about that. Look at Michael Vick, right? Michael Vick killed a couple dogs, and they gave him like what, 2 years in the feds. What happened to the subway motherfucker, man? Molesting kids and shit, man.
What, 9 years, some shit like that?
He deserved to get fucking buried under that shit, man.
Death
He
penalty.
probably in the halfway house.
Still probably doing Subway commercials on the low.
I got something.
Go ahead,
This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 54. And after these, Adam, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
For our sakes. Adam, skip all the way down to Noah. The scriptures tell you skip all the way down to Abraham. Then the promises went to Isaac, and then the promises went down to Jacob. The Lord made the world for our sakes.
That's right.
Right.
Verse 56. As for the other people, okay, which also came of Adam, Edom, Moab, Ishmael, Elam, Ham,
Just flip the sign.
just flip the sign, man. The Japhethites,
Prove all things.
okay? The sons of Javan that live in the Isles, man. Indonesia, all you other heathens, man. Okay? Thou hast said that they are nothing. Okay? I'm going to read that again. As for the other people, which also came of Adam,
That's all, folks.
thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle. Okay? Somebody spit. Somebody
There
just
you go.
I just spit
That's
back
what it
there.
But you don't care where it went. You don't
Close
care where
up.
it went.
do a close up on the heathen, Art. Do a close up on it.
Can't see him. Oh, shit on his own.
Is that close, man?
Anybody care to pick that up?
Okay? But be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from the vessel. Somebody drop some water, man. Somebody drop some
Spot. Hey,
You're good.
Okay. It's water dyed blue.
The nation.
That's the heathen right there, man. That's the heathen.
The Lord didn't say when Elam, which is a so-called Indian, the East Indian man, he didn't say when they rule the world be in peace. He didn't say when the Edomites ruled, the world be in peace. Or when the Ishmaelites ruled, which is the Arabs, that the world be in peace, that he would rule with them. No, he didn't say that for any of them. It's all about Israel. When all these people going through shit, that means the word has still not been fulfilled.
Right.
The shit ain't still been fulfilled, that the Edomites still ruling. That's what these 2/3 and these fucking Edomites don't understand. That this shit is gonna be short-lived. And we seeing it happening right now, that America, Babylon is falling.
Right.
This ain't the end point. The Lord ain't just up there chilling, saying that y'all so-called white people could keep on doing what the fuck y'all doing. It's all good and it's all great. Not only, all right, we just had an example of how the Lord feel about spit and how the Lord feel about water dropping. It's nothing. Not only does the Lord don't care about Edom, he hates Esau.
Right.
With a perpetual hatred. He hates the so-called white man.
Say the people of my curse forever.
Yeah, indignation.
Right.
Indignation is a righteous anger against somebody for something that they done did to you. Go ahead.
Verse 57. And now, O Lord, behold, check this out, man. These heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us, man. Okay, so you heathens that have been ever reputed as y'all ain't shit, man. Before the Most High, now y'all reigning over us, man. But we thy people whom thou hast called thy firstborn, okay, Israel is my firstborn, Israel is my son, even my firstborn. Thy only begotten and thy fervent lover are given into their hands. If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure, man?
Why don't we possess the earth? You see our people on the other side of this sign. We got it showing the heathens right here. But on the other side, it shows the so-called blacks, so-called Latinos, and Native Americans. We the strongest. We the smartest. We invent everything. We got the most swag. Everybody copy us. Why we ain't ruling the earth then? Because we going through these curses and the Lord plan ain't been fulfilled yet. In due time, we will be ruling the earth. And pretty soon, actually. But right now, it's for these heathens to mount up divisions that's going to come upon them in the kingdom. And even before the kingdom. Because the scripture says that the man has not seen or heard the visions that shall be put upon the heathen. And I say that not verbatimly, but that's in the scriptures. So Esau's just doing, the Lord letting Esau just keep writing these checks that his ass can't cash. Which is the so-called white man.
Right.
You had something?
Yeah. When you were saying, we hate Esau. This was King David, man. This is Psalms 139, and I'm going to start at 19. Surely thou wilt slay the wicked, O Yahweh Shem Shai. Depart from me, therefore, ye bloody men. For they speak against thee wickedly, and thy enemies take thy name in vain. Do I not hate them, O Yahweh Shem Shai, that hate thee? And am I not grieved with those that rise up against thee?
If the so-called white man hates the Most High, that's why he censored this book. That's why he wouldn't let our people read it in slavery. He hate the Most High. Everything that he do, all his decrees go against what the Most High say to do. The Most High said sodomy, homosexuality is an abomination. So-called white man says, hell no, shit, we want that shit all over. The Most High say, let the earth have a 7-year Sabbath. Till it for 6 years, after that, let it rest. Esau said, hell no, we want all of that. You so-called white man, you are about destruction. You are the abomination of desolation. You are the son of perdition, the son of destruction.
That's right.
Because anybody in their right fucking mind know that the so-called white man got to pay for the shit that he done did.
That's right.
That's right.
Harbinger of death.
For real. Somebody get Psalm 137. Shit.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's it right there. That Malachi right there?
No, this just
Yeah.
who the Most High dealing with. This is Acts 13, verse 22. And when he had removed him, he raised up unto them David to be their king, to whom also he gave testimony and said, I have found David, the son of Jesse, a man after my own heart, which shall fulfill all my will. Verse 23, of this man's seed have the Most High, according to his promise, raised unto Israel a Savior, Yahweh Shai.
The Most High showed from the beginning of time, and that's another example that he's not about diversity. When they try to do diversity in the Tower of Babel, he split that shit up.
That's right. New World Order, that's what that was about.
New World Order. New World Order.
Well, that wasn't diverse. They was trying to be have unity, man. The Most High was about
Yeah,
division,
but
man.
everybody in one, you know
Right,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Trinity Church.
Yeah.
That was Trinity Church before time, man.
Correct.
The Most High don't want a diverse kingdom where you're going to have Moabites up here in this stature also with, everybody one and everybody hell no.
Wow.
You fucking heathens going to get your ass beat.
That's right.
But the irony to that is, other than America, it's like that though. In China, it's Chinese, Japan, majority Japanese. Ain't no diversity of people. Just the people that live there, that's the dominant race.
Ain't nothing new under the sun.
Yeah.
Even over here in America, the so-called white people act like everything all good and it's diverse and shit. Man, ain't nobody living up in America like the so-called white man is. Bottom line, period. Y'all, this still y'all kingdom. Even below the Rothschilds and that stature, you Edomites, y'all ain't got shit to worry about. Well, brothers be working, they see Edomites come in all happy, spending all type of money, because they can just do it, man. They got good credit, they got all that shit. This is y'all kingdom. The Lord told y'all, rejoice and be glad, O Edom, and that's what y'all doing. You the whole nation. So it ain't just gonna be the elites, the Rothschilds and the DuPonts and the Rockefellers that go into slavery. The rest of y'all gonna go into slavery because it's gonna be just.
Right?
After slavery, after 1865, after the proclamation or whatever they called it, when they freed the slaves, after that, the people that was hanging so-called blacks the most was you regular Edomites, you poor Edomites.
That's right.
Y'all was the ones that was hanging Jake, so-called blacks, and burning them up. Y'all did it because that was a pastime for y'all. Y'all love doing that shit.
Yeah.
So you regular Edomites, y'all gotta pay.
That's right. They're gonna die. The elites, look, the elites, you going into slavery. But you regular, you finna burn up here, man. You gonna catch pure hell. Like, put the side back around. Fuck you, heathens.
Y'all don't deserve that.
You people gonna pay for what y'all did to these people, man. Harshly, man. You six-pack Joe ass crackers, man.
And a weakness of these people is they compassionate. So when the fucking Edomites came over here, when the so-called Native Americans over here, the Native Americans taught them how to get through the first couple winters.
Right.
Taught them how to farm over here, showed them new things. And because of that compassion, what did Edomite do? What did the Edomites do after the so-called Native Americans showed them compassion? They just went haywire on their ass. Gave them bed sheets, blankets with smallpox in it. After these people done taught you how to colonize over here. The Most High gonna fuck y'all people up, man. Something serious, man. You got that 137?
This is Psalms 137, verse 8. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee, as thou hast served us.
Edom, old daughter. Did it say Edom in that verse? You didn't say it yet? Okay. Daughter of Babylon. That's what it's talking about. Go ahead up.
Yeah, Edom is the first up.
It's first up. Read what it say,
All right.
Edom.
I'm going to start at verse 7.
Yeah.
This is Psalms 137, verse 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof.
Everybody up here know who Edom is. If you don't know, Edom means red. Edom is Esau. Esau is Edom. Edom is a so-called white man. We all know there is no such thing as a white man. This shirt is white.
That's right.
There's no such thing as a black man con.
This shirt is black.
Yeah, this shirt is black.
You know, we gotta teach y'all shit. Y'all should learn
You
in
gotta teach
elementary.
them colors.
When we come out here, we gotta teach them grammar. We gotta teach them etymology, context clues, and their colors, man.
For real, spellings.
For real, man. We gotta take them straight back to grade school, man.
History.
History.
Keep that foot.
Everything, man.
For real.
Shit.
Age.
Edom is a so-called white man because he's not white, he is red. Look at him, he's red. You can say pink, but pink is a pigment of red. Go ahead, Shamar.
Verse 8. O daughter of Babylon,
Oh, daughter of Babylon. That's Esau. That's so-called white man. That's the mystery Babylon. The daughter of Babylon, which is so-called white man. That's who they are. Go ahead up.
who are to be destroyed. Happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou served us.
Happy shall he be. Wait, we just talked about the nations ain't nothing. The Lord don't give a fuck about all these nations. He actually hate nations and say that a nation shall be destroyed. Edom ought to be destroyed.
Right.
They ought to be mean. You must be destroyed. You gotta be. Filthy motherfuckers.
Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones.
That's righteousness, man. Ooh, I hate Edomite babies. We be seeing them all the time. We be like, ooh, little cute thing. Can't wait to just smash it upon the damn stone. Yeah.
And they sense it too in their spirit. You give them that stare, they be turning their head like, yeah.
Let me smash your head, little bitch. It's a lot. I said cute. Motherfuckers ain't cute. Fucking gremlins.
Real.
Fucking, man, fucking monsters, man. You fucking Edomite kids, man. Because you are how your father is. And the scripture says, prepare slaughter for their children for the iniquity of their fathers. That's why them babies gonna get it. Why you gotta mess with the little babies? They ain't did nothing. Yes, they did, man. Ain't nothing new under the sun. They did atrocities upon Jake just like they mom and daddy did.
And they finna be, if this world will continue, how this world will get into, those little kids will have been our kids fucking oppressors, man. So they might not be doing something right now, but they finna do something later on, man.